So you're thinking of moving to or near East Greenwich, New Jersey. In this video, I'm going to show you around East Greenwich, including some of the things you can do in the area, where you can eat, some of the neighborhoods, price ranges, and more. At the end, I'm going to show you the best ways to get around South Jersey and all around. You're not going to want to miss that, so make sure you stick around to the end. All right, let's go. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in South Jersey, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know every time we send out updated information about South Jersey. My name is Matt Curcio with Curcio Partners at Real Broker. We get calls and messages every day from people like you looking to make their move in the South Jersey market, and we absolutely love it. So whether you move in 5 days or 5 months, give us a call, send us an email, or send us a text. All of our information is in the description below. So as I said earlier, we're going to get started talking a bunch about East Greenwich, New Jersey, and we're going to jump into my computer so I can show you around. All right, let's jump in. All right, so here we are. We're in my computer, and this is the overhead view of East Greenwich. As you can see here, lots of land still, some farm areas and more, but it's pretty open. And as we show you different areas, we'll kind of explain where the stuff is to do. In general, a couple big things. Kings Highway is the main artery that runs right through it. The New Jersey Turnpike runs through it too, but there's not really exits to get off there. And then you have crossroads of Cohawken, Wolford Station, Cedar, which becomes Democrat, or Harmony as well. All right, so in general, how big is it? It's almost 15 square miles. The population is over 11,000 people. And it was actually the history of it. Well, in 1881, the eastern part of Greenwich Township and the western part of Mantua, you can see on a map here, Mantua is here, Greenwich is here. They decided to cut this out and make what's called East Greenwich. A couple other names for different zip codes in the town are Mount Royal and Clarksboro. So if you're searching online, you'll see some of those towns come up. It's all considered East Greenwich Township, and that's the municipality. Some other history that we found that was pretty cool. Let's see here. There is something called Death of the Fox. This is a historic building where I guess they used to have meetings, and in general, Death of the Fox Tavern in 1727 served drinks to members of the Gloucester County Fox Hunting Club after their hunt. So they would meet here, and this is still an existing building. As you can see here, it was renovated, and that's what it looks like after the renovation. So pretty cool. If you live in East Greenwich or ever drive by it, you now know what to check out. Public parks. So there's a few different parks, all right? And we can actually pull it up on a map here. So you can see the different parks, right? Well, in East Greenwich, you're probably just these Mickleton Park, and that's soccer fields. I actually lived in East Greenwich, so soccer fields and stuff like that. And another big park is Thompson Family Park. That's got dog runs, soccer fields, playgrounds, picnic area, and more. I think that's the newer park of the two. And then outside of East Greenwich, there's plenty more parks. All right. Country clubs. Unfortunately, there is no country club in East Greenwich itself, but you do have Riverwinds, which is right next door in West Deptford. You got Pittman Golf Course and Westwood, which is West Deptford as well. All right, so they're probably your closest, and you can get down into Salem County as well. All right, shopping. So as we mentioned, there's going to be shopping. There's a few new areas in East Greenwich that have been built up over the last 15 years. And in there is where you're going to find most of the shops and newer restaurants. The biggest ones, I would say, the Villages at Whiskey Mill. There's a new pub called Cinder Bar in there. There's a Primo Hoagies, Asian food. There's now the Death of the Fox Brewery in there, brewery and coffee shop. So we actually have meetings there. And then again, right down Kings Highway, the main artery, you're going to find a bunch of different shopping centers. And then as you get down towards 295, there's a bunch more here. And this is where it kind of gets populated with the ShopRites out here and stuff like that. All right, so restaurants. Main one is Mount Royal Inn. Okay, so it is right here in the corner of Kings Highway and Berkeley Road, which is the main artery that goes to Route 295. And then the other way goes to Mantua, Pittman, and a bunch of other towns. All right. And then the other one would be that new Cinder Bar, which is off of, that's actually off Berkeley Road as well. So other stuff, restaurant-wise, they're going to be mixed in. And then, like I said, as you get down here by 295, there's more restaurants in the neighboring towns, Gibbstown, Mantua, and so on. So, all right. So next, let's talk about the schools, right? So the schools, according to niche.com, they have an A- rating. The high school there is Kings Highway. So that's a good thing. And then I'm going to show you guys homes. All right, let's talk about homes for sale. So right now, we're at the very beginning of 2024. There is currently, in a slower market, there's only 11 listings for sale. Price ranges anywhere from 200. These are going to be pretty small homes. And then as we scroll down, those are in the twos. It's going to be a pretty small home. They do have some townhomes in the area. There's, I guess, about 3 or 4 different sets of townhomes. And then single families, you're going to start in the threes, and it can go up pretty high. You can see here, here's a nice one. This is even an older home. We have another video that we're going to link to this one where we drive you through the different neighborhoods, and price ranges can get into the 6s, 8s, and cross $1 million because of the location. So lots of different real estate to pick from. All right. Next, we're going to talk about driving around. All right. So a nice thing about being in South Jersey, let me zoom out on the map here. So we're in South Jersey, New York's up here, right? So there's a big artery, 295, and the Turnpike, which is 95, which can run you all the way south or all the way north into other states. So here, popular to go south, right? If you want to go down through Delaware, just to visit Delaware, see some of the beaches down there, or even go down into Baltimore, DC, and then you can get down to the Carolinas and more. But in general, you can be out of New Jersey in about 18 minutes on the Delaware Memorial Bridge. All right, next, it's very common here to go to Philadelphia, right? Or that's the airport you might fly out of. So East Greenwich it's actually good. It's got 2 different ways to go, right? So you can go the southern way and come back up to Philadelphia, or the northern way and come around. So depending on traffic patterns, most of the time the southern route is gonna be the fastest and avoid the most traffic. And if you work in Philadelphia up here in like South Philly, Center City, you have the back way to get in to avoid all the traffic, because this is super congested. This is where everybody from north and this side of New Jersey, how they get into work into Philadelphia. All right, so you have the back way to come up, and you can go north into Pennsylvania as well. So that's Philadelphia. Next, common to go to New York. So let's see. So right now it's showing about 2 hours, which is common for the South Jersey area. And that's going to get you basically to the bridges, or the tunnel, the Lincoln Tunnel, or the George Washington Bridge. You'll be into New York, and then traffic from there is depending on how far you're going into New York. Another common place to work or shop at the Cherry Hill Mall. So the Cherry Hill Mall right now is showing about 30 minutes, right? One other mall. So Deptford Mall is a smaller mall than Cherry Hill, but if you go to the Cherry Hill Mall, or just want to get shopping, Deptford has plenty of stuff. Cherry Hill is a much bigger mall. And if you work in Cherry Hill, East Greenwich is super convenient because you can be on the main highway, and you avoid people that live out here, Washington Township, Gloucester Township, like you go this way, Glassboro, Pittman, all these towns have to travel down 55, and then they kind of sit in this merging area to get on 295 to go up to Cherry Hill. So this is a great location because depending on where you are in East Greenwich, you can be on 295 in a couple minutes, and then you're all highway to work up anywhere in Cherry Hill, Morristown, all these different towns. All right. Another spot to go is the New Jersey beaches. And Atlantic City. So when we go to Atlantic City from East Greenwich, you're going to be about an hour and 10 minutes. And, Brigantine is the northernmost point of the southern part. If you see here, Brigantine. Then as you go down, you can go to Ocean City, Strathmere, Sea Isle, all these different towns, Avalon. And then the furthest point would be Cape May, which is after the Wildwoods. And that's going to just add about probably 10 minutes around here to Sea Isle, 15 minutes. And then, Wildwood, I'd say probably an hour and 25 minutes to get down there. So you can be in Atlantic City pretty quickly for all adult things, or if you want to take the kids to the beaches, Start at Brigantine is probably the closest, Brigantine in Atlantic City, and then Ventnor, and you can go south from there. That's just about everything, in a quick video on a map about East Greenwich. We hope this information is great for you. We're going to link the other video to where you can see us drive you through neighborhoods in East Greenwich so you can get a feel for the neighborhoods. And if you're ever looking in the market, we're happy to help you in New Jersey. Talk to you soon.